Funny I share for me more handsome more kwaba bimba a daily update TV. So in case and all share and any day kwaso now also subscribe to my YouTube channel and about notification button. So tembi on YouTube more let tell you so borrow now sabeke videos in no aje bre no should be all comments are not all the asha comment section mama na maje bre na makinkan ama yetifo nyina atibi yetifo ye ni nkomo kakra ni nkuti ene no na ye meto nkomo didi ni so biom na ede na sidie na ko ye Kelvin na eka sembi na wakopuli eye asembi ebeto dwa na jeze Ghana man obi eka bi eye LGBTQ asema ebeto dwa na jeze Ghana yoze ntumu ne supi no ya beji atumu no na akoye bibia wo na jeze asema ebeto dwa no na jeze abe beja no na yesi eye Kamala Harris suzu pia omani ma ekufaru su kopia bochimemu on ebusani sa asem no amode wada ya amonti anchira na genetu and I say the decision on that bill no. Na yenye nim say ensemi ba obi a kire na dwen supi de enye ntum gay de enye ntum speaker korase ono de ogina ne na so sa bill we de on my empase na no na yenyina no expect say baumia baumia baba be can be I'm on so I'm here when he stays and as any Jinabre was a seminar nature go to anima wa mammy can be up to now but me any decision on the LGBTQ matters arise nano obi a cabin still on young cabin now cabin tell an eka sembia or case a kufuado enye na just obe sign bill no because we hear or more on be say or more ya no be sham hamakon Enti wo hwe Jubilee house sponsor eko nyina no ekufuado nkofo mo ye LGBT wo mo na ema no sponsor no na we say parliament MPP for ni bi some of the MPs from the MPP side and so bi so mo ye gay ne lesbian recently there was a rumor trend on social media say was Lewusu sa case you know so he was making reference some of the MPs you know gay ne lesbian na asem okai kran say ba omi amekere ne gina bia e wo sa asem no no ba omi aso omo fande no na na so omo boa ne sikasemu lesbian ne gay for LGBT society ne eboa ba omi ano o si na asem kro kan kra na me kra no me no atwama ayi kra ne se wo si Samira kra no na down for power ni best friend ni chochomu ncho ni bestie on ne chese oni ni din sa wo so ono susu ye supi na said a friend lesbian no ono no best friend ni bestie as say one ne koba ye bibia no ye lesbian na chese entina we mu nyina factor entina baumia enkire ni Stacy ana se ni gina bre wo sa ensem na LGBT ensem no na yekotie sa ensem because almost say before this month will end you know na just a few we kono say sa be no pass nti yekotie sa ensem na Kelvin can with all the respect and credit to them na odo commenter show na just say Samira no Kelvin was stripping in naked na just say we bie eniema bia hinta minu ne nim so say na just say na dan for pa na say ne chucho muncho friend bestie no oye de ye munram chewadun comment section na me sure I daily update ye checha shonko pa God bless you stay tuned
no the American chemo no sosu ene leader ene for anti witchcraft say ye mbo bi be ye o Ghana ena asebio yenko kuo bi na odi bone kra o say de kotu mfiase say close to death ye ma obia firing squad ye de kwa kotu mfiase ko bi so bewu any LGBT way I parliament Nana Danko Ekufuado I am telling you people he will not sign this bill. Nana Danko Ekufuado will not sign this bill because there are about 16 MPs they are gays and lesbians. Nana Danko Ekufuado will not sign this bill because Lord come in our Jubilee house no he is the chief homosexual in Ghana. Nana Danko Ekufuado will not sign this bill because majority of the people sponsoring the NPP, that political party, are in Europe, and most of them support LGBTQ. Nana Danko Ekufuado on fan and san shasie, and he will stand and that is the idea. But Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin has sworn, said before Christmas, this bill will be passed. It is not passing the bill. The bill there, it will be passed. But when it gets to the executive to assent their signature, Nana Danko Ekufuado will not do it. When you Ekufuado na yaboni diyan freno. When na mo friend Ekufuado MPP ne bawumiana eye onyankopon ne to ne nsa from no. And the onfan nsan Sècrèṭs na tumutumu emeye ade bia Ghana eye ewo mrema wo ya ye be kire no Ekufuado se onye Agro for nkwasiafo no mudi Akufo-Addo echi. Yemfa Peter Mra no be save Ghana. Afenyi daddy. Sa nkofo no mchichire Akufo-Addo ne ba Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo na OC Cathedral no. He is planning not to sign this because the idea ni nyina say so or signing way into law. He has signed a law on one nkofo a almost sponsor MPP. Omo aban we mu ye parliamentarians. Any Jubilee house they will have problems. Remember, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo any MPP way. Mahamudu Bawumia, before he decided to run for the flag bearership position, Mahamudu Bawumia has never mounted any platform to speak on LGBTQ in Ghana. And I'm steady here. Mahamudu Bawumia, he wants to be the president of the republic. He has never mounted any platform in his life to say I am against LGBTQ plus on your bidda. You know why? Because the people financing Mahamudu Bawumia campaign through the Jubilee House, they support LGBTQ. And until you've never heard Mahamudu Bawumia and Ahana Mami di a chief imam ho yaw. And this is where the so-called the clergy, the Muslim clergy especially, I have a problem with some of you because you people are supposed to tell Mahamudu Bawumia say yani wazongo, yani sebio, yani yenkremofo, yani sebio, yani ye hausa fo, yani dagoma fo, ye mamprisi fo, ye yenkremofo, u yenkremoni to say yani. Tell us your stance when it comes to LGBTQ. Turumu Bawumia ntimi mbie na non kebi. Because majority of the money he's making, Mahamudu Bawumia yira down for power a lesbian. Samira Bawumia. And Mahamudu Bawumia will never speak on LGBTQ. Because so oka LGBTQ was sama. Those people who are influential to give him money for his campaign, they will withdraw. Bawumia does not care about the religion. Bawumia does not care about Allah and the Quran. Mahamudu Bawumia cares about power. And until now, you've not heard him speak on LGBTQ issues. Because at least we have audios and statements from John Mahama stating his stance. Mahamudu Bawumia stands wing. He can't. But also in Kremoni. So I am telling you people, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo will not sign this 1-2. We're so unsigned because it is something that the moment Mahamudu Bawumia signs, it will defeat NPP. Idea said they will make millions of dollars from Europe, millions of dollars from the LGBT community, parliament. I am a Krobia one emra, whether you believe it or not. I live in America. Baby wa itia, baby wa intia. I cannot change it. In Ghana, also, some feel or some shemra, they have the right to do it. And I'm a yeah, I live in America. We are all living here. You all live with LGBTQ people. Why are you people not beating them? Because if you're a Ghanaian in America and you say you dear we are Christian, we are Kremoni, you don't like LGBTQ. Into we are human yafa LGBTQ ni yafa gay ni to human most of you people are living in America and say they don't frown on LGBTQ. At least majority of the states in America, they don't frown on it. I don't have a problem because this is where I make my living. It is a personal decision. I can choose to support or ignore. It is my personal decision. The question here is, now Ghana na moye unyankopon mind. You frown on LGBTQ. Trumu no. And then I'm a president in OC Cathedral. No, it's not even pushing for this anti-gay bill to sign it. Adentina, mo president, mo vice president Mahamudu Bawumia to lead the MPP, no. If he says he's a Muslim who does not support LGBTQ, he should come out and state his stance. So sometimes people ask me, Kevin, do you support LGBTQ or not? I live in America. America supports LGBTQ. This is where I make my money. This is where I have my family. I need to conform. I need to respect the laws of the land. I cannot attack an LGBTQ person. I cannot have a problem with an LGBTQ person. Even if my religion is against it, the laws that governs this country does not go against it. So meanwhile, to go and fight the laws that governs America, because America, what I have to do is my personal decision, and that is between me and my God. Now, I am asking you, Ghana, for now your country, what is your law does it go against it or it is for? To be America for, it is for. And you have a Muslim president, a running mate, a Muslim candidate. He is even scared to speak on LGBTQ. O catch him say Baumia kremoni. Baumia ogumun kremofo ni mase. Baumia wachire se inkremofo dodo wa Ghana no mo kano kure because inkremofo dodo na mo Ghana mo kano kure. You will call Baumia out in your Islam, in your teachings, in your mosque, in the chief imam's office, in your various masalachis and say, Mahamudu Baumia, you are one of us. Tell us your stance on LGBTQ. But because you people know, you are choosing politics over your religion, because you people are choosing power over Allah. You are choosing power over the Quran. You are choosing power over the Hafiz. You are choosing power over what Allah has put together. So you people have all ignored the matter. That is why I'm saying the chief imam's office, it has disappointed me, because he needs to come out and release a statement that we want Mahamudu Baumia, who calls himself a Muslim, and joins the chief imam on platform portraying himself as a Muslim who respects the imams and respects Allah. He needs to state his stance. But the chief imam's office, they are quiet because he wants to force Baumia on Ghanaians. I am telling you, this bill, Ekufuado will not sign. Parliament will pass. Nana Adodanko Ekufuado will never sign it because they shouldn't try. The witchcraft bill, Nana Adodanko Ekufuado will not sign because as so far Kronforum Ghana man warning, especially the leader of the Pentecost Church, Oma Kacha say, so Ordinance Shasia, Pentecost for will not vote for Baumia. They are doing politics without religion. Egigim, let me show you something here. Now, wait. 27th November and in Sakaye. We steady be who say, no maybe NCCA inti Oshim. Constitution say pass Imrano El Parliament near the Suma Ubison Fankume Kufuadwa or in Nanson 1 week. So then in Sabashasi. Nipana Yasumano no, and so Nipana didn't let Araban send in Saka. Nipa na yasuma no say on fa letter nkoye enti MPP for win sanko for win kwasa for win. Who wants these liars to lead them? So I'm for brofo na kwane to work and what ase akwa we atna parliament 28 years when yesika se bem jantre ni bi openo o chatro, he is lying. Now unima the seriousness of this matter. Now, sa bill ya so sulidi ya a private members bill ya akoto Ekufuado na so on person obesign a deliberate. Unma de kro. If we send another down Ekufuado asofo bi na omo hihye Ghana etwa troto nkofo so. Edi politics business. Asofo bi na wa influence your mama musika o mabeda ne political pastors no. They are the one pressurizing himself and sign. If you say the moment I obesign yentumi mbo bi be ye. The moment I don't sabesha no, ya sorry for the nyina be free. If you say, yes, shem come near and cast obi mami a beifua. I sorry for no omomba. Intinanado dan Ekufuado no, politics no de because when you say 2024 no, so ordinance Sècrèṭs we asia. Sa and sorry for no penny for the catch or sorry for some moment to aba baumia. Into they are playing politics with a law a bit to save lives. That is the main reason why Ekufuado doesn't want to sign. And you bibia because Ekufuado are soft for now. Omo adane Akroma for no did the chisu so. Emane yes am kwase cathedral no. This is how they live. This is how they become relevant. This is what they have capitalized on, or these are the kind of things that omo gina so edia beye obi omo di bunipa. So his so-called pastors na catch and say. So per se, especially Pentecost penyin no na catch Ekufuado. Ono na akokache ba omiane Ekufuado makache omo say endie Pentecost for say Ekufuado ne nsa ehya ase a Pentecost for nyina ento aba ema ba omia. Remember ye won kofo omo maamenom egu bebi a say witches camper anopa ewia ya buru omo ku omo ba omia ye sremni, and that is where witches camp ewo. There are so many of these women there, they are not witches. They are going through a lot of trauma and a lot of social issues. They don't have that support. Some people just need people to be talking to them. And in the first place, why not ultimately prove it scientifically, physically say, obi before, and this is the scientific proof. But nobody has proof. Into the issue here is NPP asofo no na makache Kufuor said do not, because esia ko san a beden asofo bia beka se John Mahama moja won nsa ho, John Mahama maami ebeifo, Kelvin Taylor maami ebeifo. When would they be able to do that? Because the moment they will do that in any asori no, they will go to jail. Oya sofo na obo obi beye wa asori say honhom na ka kire me say o maami ebeifo na ekoche ne bona ana ekuna wo sa asofo no be ko jail for life. Into Adi Kufuor ye nyina ne say he is basically playing politics. 2024 elections na eba no enitina one Sècrèṭs mensa bonsumu omo ye saade no, because how can the majority leader say I have presented it? No, how can Sècrèṭs mensa bonsumu say I have not presented it? Kufuor says that he has received it 27th. Who is telling the truth? And there's one point to be I want to draw your attention to. Mr. S, take people's rights from them. They are not supposed to be here. Take them out of the system. I beg you, Mr. P. Do not, any idea, Facebook. We don't beg anybody to be here. Into Omobana say, take them out. Man, that's what excites me in my life. Sometimes it is very nice and refreshing. So, Mr. S, Mr. P, learn these things. Take them out quick. Now, the most important thing, say, this bill and the parliament, LGBTQ. Remember, Nana Kufuor statement or patch them say, private members bill ni idea be Imran Shano say onfa ninsan shasiye, and I say you should sign it into law. Now remember this bill, anti-gay bill no, and you see a private members bill, and na Sam George and so a champion say Nana do dan Kufuor onfa ninsan shasiye ne meyemra say sebio trumu yetia wa Ghana. Now, Nana Dankwe Kufuor is making Ghanaians understand, say, Sa bill way, say, but that anima on sign, because it has the same weight as the one Amidin Kakan was. Embo Beye. Inti Francis Sosu, Honorable Francis Sosu, Madina MP, on the leading Sa private members bill way, Emma Parliament, Omo United Omonsasha, as I say, where dear Adjunipa. Now, third one, no, LGBTQ. And it a shafunum, Yenyan can wasem. Now, these two bills, no. Akodi Nana Dankwe Kufuor ho almost 3 months ni. There also Nana Dankwe Kufuor and say also tampen na because parliament na I then omo pass say we die president na ye okese onfa nsan hye ne meye mra ebesin ne Nana Dankwe Kufuor say onfa nsa enhye. Now, when you go to parliament and you listen to the case parliamentarians are making, now we share the contradictory statement from the leadership of the majority. Sècrèṭs mensa bonsu ni more parliamentary affairs issues. Ya idea we person don sasha ase ne be yemra. Ya bibia wie de show Sècrèṭs mensa bonsu nsem. Bosome miensa emra ne kire se Sècrèṭs no se parliament hye emra no. Na se ye de hye Sècrèṭs mensa bonsu nsem. E wo se akire so a enna enson 7 days the president should be able to sign it into law. Because Parliament, the scrutiny, they have analyzed the document, they have basically voted on it, debated on it, and voted on it. It looks like a legitimate document. And I say, the legitimate document. All the checks and balances have been done. All the loopholes have been sealed. All the president needs to do is to just glance through and sign. Bosome 9. Yeda to Ghana. Nana Dankwe Kufuor, the Jubilee House, releases statement. Say mensa bonsu, che mensa bonsu the document initial in sim. Some from come Kufuor na onfan nsan hye no. Nana Dankwe Kufuor say che mensa bonsu so kasam fufro. Now when you go to parliament, this the person who led this bill, Honorable Sosu Ekaye.
So for me, it baffles me that the president is citing constitutional issues. So all this while, where has the president been? Or these constitutional issues have not been with us. I believe that what the president is doing is a deliberate effort to frustrate the laws that have been passed by this parliament. And it is very, very untenable. It's unacceptable. I don't believe that it's a good practice that will aid our democracy. Maybe because I am an opposition member of parliament introducing these bills. Remember that this parliament will continue to exist. In the future, we are developing the jurisprudence of parliament where private members can actively engage in bringing very important legislations that will change the course of this country. Tomorrow, If there are other members of parliament that strongly believe that there are aspects of our laws that must be reformed, and they bring them, go through all the processes and get them passed, another president would then say that I'm not interested in assenting to this bill because perhaps it wasn't introduced by somebody from my side. And in my view, that would undermine our democracy. And that is why I seek to bring this strongly to your view. Remember that this year, during the 42nd Universal Peer Review in Geneva, the Attorney General, Honorable Gofedami, referred to these bills as Ghana's effort to advancing human rights in Ghana. And because he referred to these bills earlier this year, in October 10th this year, Ghana was given a seat, or was voted to be given a seat at the Human Rights Council at the UN. So you cannot, pretend to the international community that, oh, these laws are good laws, they've been passed by the Parliament of Ghana on one breath. You now get a seat at the Human Rights Council, then you turn around and say that I'm not ready to assent to them because they have constitutional issues. Which constitutional issues?
In general, I'll say, your friend bro, be constitutional issues. Now, Oko Parliament, this is what actually happened in Parliament.
Yesterday, President Akufo-Addo wrote to Parliament signifying his refusal to sign into law 3 bills that had been passed by this House in July of this year. According to the President, some of the bills infringed on the Constitution of the Republic, and that is why he's unable to sign them into law. Francis Xavier Susu, who sponsored 2 of those bills, is not happy. He's accusing the President of opportunistically interpreting Article 108 of the Constitution.
Now, let me place on record that I believe that to bring the council, then you turn around and say that I'm not ready.
So basically, the President of the Republic says he's not going to sign it. Now, the trick here is that Nipa na yede document ni man from Kufuado or can't different thing. And Kufuado, the presidents, they have also released a statement which is saying a different thing. Ma mumienti or say Cheben Sabonsu. In July, o said ye passes Samira we edition in Simpson from Kufuado no. Ever seen there? Now you busana say all the documents ni Kufuado. This is what he said or he said. Sorry.
Of course, the bill has come to be known as the anti-witchcraft bill. Parliament has passed it, and it was done in July. And ordinarily, it should have been sent to the President for his assent. I must state emphatically that those bills have not been sent to the President for his assent. The Speaker knows about it. And I'm surprised that he came and made this address, made it appear as if the President was trampling upon the Constitution.
Nidie kwaso yada masese mojebre mokai ho amekotie no na enkomodidie no de yekase yebeto aso nje nidie kwaso ye nso enkomodidie no so na bisho se also do comment no ebehye comment abra enkomodidie no koso anase etwago no fa comment no ma me comment section na me so menyebre na menkenkan ma wona akanyina ntibi na eye ensem na era Kelvin Taylor no credit to them Loud Silence Media no about LGBT no. You know say some months ago Kamala Harris, which happened to be a American vice president ABP mo na agenda na the name is all about LGBTQ, about how say Ghana yesu ye baba bejisa amamre na tum na je say yesu ya practice LGBTQ na omo kase human right na je say fa udi bia we say ya de ma enkophobia omo so age atum say sa ne no anase sa bra no no mpese omo bo anase sa freedom no ya de ema omo na omo so enjoy that right no eno na beto ja cry some time ago o mampanyin eko abrochimem some conference be I see a cry bisanze so omampanyin what is your view about LGBT sa ensem na omampanyin Kufuado ebia there be media me kromo de yamamre kire se sa ne ma no ye media me nyinto me ho for cry nyinto any friends say decision taking what chiro mo de wom and I say what can right I like what chire dear decision on that no but mampanyin antimi ansa asem no ma se ensem no or the one sa nje no wo hu wan sinipo anase wa money po se Sans me a mobusami dear and okre say a right. Na me man mu de there be meaning to said some of the African president they be most say as meaning to straight they make it clear that's it that anything a decision which is a word decide this we the penny king 1 penny no man for no company na eno na same way na abetoja and as matters arise as a basse December we a year December we are ye we afiwe no I was say omutina bre say omobe passes our bill no na abaye emra ana je say enipa ko bia omoso epesa freedom no ana say akwanya no ana right no no musu enya na je omo adu omujuma say de ombetimi aye because as it stand na Ghana there you who say oh yes anema na se say lesbian LGBT practice na ye chewa na je say amanfo no kura timi ye dem eche twa umpire ana say omutimi ya wonema bia ensem fata enti no eno na amanfo ye ne kokuo mu a enti se abre ne de na je say omo pese ana say omo pese omo pass samran by the end of a year this year which is busumi ewemi no omo pese je so omo gina bre na je say bill no say omo be pass omo pass na je say I was say omo hu the way a year susan e de body ho no be fa na je say we ni nsema ebebutu ya pono so na yeso yede sum ya tie for daily update for na je say so say ene na wa bepima ana o hwe ya memo adwenyo data daily update TV so yes say we give you the best internet subscribe my YouTube channel no na stay tuned na boso notification bell so YouTube mo alert we the time be aborom daily update there said ye gusua na che say ye adwuma 24/7 yes sum ya tie for there me the time be na stay tuned stay connected na on sabeka ye video so no be no ade brave news papa there just say ya God bless you ye church house nko so yes official pa enkoma etifo ni ahwefo nyina ya me sure say wajibre na wakaya ho you just be stay tuned because there are more trendy and more current affairs ya the best mo ya me sure nyina